Is there a treasured insight or tactic that you use when it comes to building organizations that you can share that people could use for their?
Yeah, I mean, the old Charlie Munger line about you'll never meet somebody who's really successful who isn't reading a lot. And I think if you read, and I wouldn't read, again, like the startup entertainment thing, like I wouldn't read the airport books. I would read the older the book, the better. It's kind of the.
Can you give us your top three?
I can't do top three. But I mean, the ones that come top of my mind, Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond is a fantastic book. Okay. Yeah, they really understand people. Sam Walton, we read books as a part of our company as well. So we're reading Made in America by Sam Walton, amazing book. The founder of Walmart wrote this book on his deathbed about Walmart, ironically called Made in America, because so many things at Walmart are not made in America. And then, I mean, there's a bunch. Autobiography of Malcolm X, phenomenal book. There's a lot of books. The general point would be you want to read things which are actually outside of technology, and then you are applying those lessons. And so if you read enough outside, you start seeing patterns of human behavior. And all the way from No More Vietnams by Nixon to McNamara's book on Vietnam in retrospect. What does the Vietnam War have to do with starting a tech company? You understand how organizations are built and how people function with organizations. One of the things, probably the key thing that applied that we think about in organization, we have an internal software team that just builds software to run the company. So we take it very seriously, is you're always just working against human nature. If you create a leveling system, people are just going to game that. They're not going to think about customers. You create a comp system that optimizes X, Y will be manipulated. And just a human nature. And so I think it's like being honest. Organizations that are honest and are trying to build honestly against the realities of human nature, I think tend to be more successful. Sometimes people use that word, they say transparency or directness or whatever your verb, whatever a word that you want to use. But I think it's like being all of our values, our company values can be summed up as radical pragmatism. Like that's our view. So we really have lots of debates when we're making organization decisions, like what's really the truth there? So what's truth? Like the most fundamental question, what is truth? Truth is what stands the test of time, in the Gandhi line. Truth is what stands the test of time. So when you keep repeating the same thing, you will ultimately get the pattern that keeps coming, and that's the truth. And so in organizational development, it's like the truth is, people will, as the organization gets larger, will become more selfish. That's the truth. The truth is that people who join and applied at 600-700 people versus applied at 50 people are different. So you have to build an organization that deals with different types of people. So it's just having those very open conversations and trying to find that truth.